Brought to you by Narrative Niche. Created and produced by Twisted Wicked Animations. Written by Jason Douglas Kurtz.
Eternal waters. The world was young when Oceanus ruled. He was older than the mountains, older than the gods, who would one day call themselves Olympians. In the beginning, the earth was little more than a cradle of chaos, and he, vast, silent, always watching, encircled it all. Oceanus was not the sea, not the storm-tossed salt water that mortals would later map and fear. He was the endless rivers, the hidden springs, the deep wells that whispered secrets to the roots of the world. While his siblings quarreled, Hyperion chasing the sun, Iapetus brooding over fate, Oceanus kept to the edge, his currents ever patient. He watched as his children, the river gods and cloud-footed nymphs, danced along his banks and wove joy into the silence of the world. He was a father of thousands, but never possessive. Every river, every stream, every dewdrop carried a trace of him, but none could claim all of his might. One evening, a time before the invention of years or hours, Oceanus felt a new tremor in his waters. It was Gaia, the earth, restless beneath his embrace. She was dreaming of life, of green things rising from the mud, of animals running wild over her hills. Oceanus listened, as he always did, and let his gentle hands lap against her shores. He whispered encouragement in the gurgle of creeks, the hush of rainfall. "Grow," he told her, voice as wide as the horizon. "I will nourish you." Gaia sent roots deep into his body, and Oceanus welcomed them. Together they made the world bloom. The first forests drank from his veins, and the first animals came to his rivers to drink. He watched them, fond but distant, a god whose love was measured in patience rather than passion. The Olympians came later, brash and hungry for power. Poseidon, his nephew, staked his claim to the salt sea, and mortals began to speak of Oceanus less often, but the Titan did not mind. He was not diminished by ignorance. He was the unseen source, the spring that never ran dry, the well at the heart of every oasis, the tears in a mother's eyes as she blessed her child. Oceanus watched empires rise and fall. He saw mortals build bridges and dams, thinking they could tame his children. He was too old for rage, too patient for petty vengeance. He had learned, watching the world, that everything returned to him in the end. The rain fell, the rivers ran, and every drop found its way back to Oceanus. In the quiet places of the earth, where the moss grows thick and the water runs cold, you can still hear his voice. It is the hush of a hidden spring, the laughter of a brook, the steady pulse of life beneath the soil. Oceanus endures. He is not forgotten. He is simply everywhere and always waiting. The end. Collect the trading cards. Just go to narrativeniche.com and click on Clash of Gods. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.